Syria and Judea recently joined our empire, but I question the depth of their loyalty. We require a major new trading port in the reliable border state of Cilicia. Build a city of 6,000 at Tarsus to project Rome's power near our new clients in the east. You will be pleased to know that you need not grow food in Tarsus. This desert province has no farmland whatsoever. You must instead import all the food that you need. Many of Rome's eastern provinces chafe under our rule, and our legions are needed on other frontiers. You might face some military threats in the region. Although we have no sworn enemies there, neither do our allies waste any love on us. Defend your city and raise a legion or two of your own. Unlike Hispania or Gaul, where the natives are easily impressed, this region of the world has known civilization since ancient times. Your city of Tarsus must therefore achieve high ratings if it is to demonstrate Roman superiority. Finally, you would do well to show them how profitable trade can be in the Roman Empire.
Hey guys, welcome back to my Caesar 3 playthrough. We're now on Tarsus and my name is Zach. And the mission objectives for this seem kind of high. 60, 80, 65, 60. But the main challenge here is going to be, he mentioned up here, there's no food here. We have to import everything. So, well, let's get this started and have a look around. Okay. Well, there's some food here. There's some fishing going on. And yeah, so we can survive a bit, but I have a feeling that we're going to need to import quite a bit. So we're here, and they sell wheat, they sell olives, they sell wine, and they also sell wheat. So it looks like we'll be importing quite a bit of wheat. And we should also plan our exports. Marble and weapons and furniture, a bit. Okay. So let's have a look. There's some nice fishing grounds here. See this flat land? Okay. And there's not much else, really. Well, we can export marble, but... here's the rocks. Okay, so the dock probably has to be over here. And that's fine. Okay, so this is going to be the fishing area, this long row of coast here. Then there's going to be a bridge over to this side for the marble quarries, and the residential area will be over here. Okay, so let's get this started. Okay, so we've planned out our residential area like this. It's the same kind of flower pattern that I did before. Because there are quite high requirements, I decided to squeeze one more in here. It's a little wonky, the road going in, but I think it'll be fine. So we managed to fit in 6 residential areas, or residential blocks, and it's going to have a central resource system like last time. And the road goes right through to here, where there's going to be fishing areas, and the dock's going to be here. And the marble area is going to be over here. So, and I'll probably put the warehouse for the marble over here by the dock. So there'll be plenty of exports. How much do they buy, actually? 2 shields on that, and 2 shields on that. So quite a bit, actually. I think marble's going to be our main export. But weapons are quite high as well. And yeah, weapons are also from iron, so we're going to need this rock anyway. So, as I learned from the previous mission, Carthago, the first thing you do is get all your exports going, because once you have a big influx of money, then you can really start doing whatever you want. So let's start putting in all of our export resources. Okay, so we've planned everything out. Here's all of our mining stuff and a bunch of workshops. So this should get us plenty of money. Once people start moving in, which they're reaching about now, we should have enough people to get all this started, and then we'll open our trade routes, get our first loan from Caesar, and we should start making money no problem. Yeah, there's our first debt, but no problem. An extra 2,000, not a lot, but should be enough to survive until our exports get going. Plebeians in Rome are jubilant of an increase in their wages which the Emperor has just announced. Your own plebes. Of course, now expect a commensurate raise. Okay, so we gotta give the workforce a raise by 3. Not something that helps out right now. Okay, we finally got enough people for our industry to start. How about these? Poor access to employees, but... Okay, the marble quarries have started. We just need to wait for a few more people to move in, and that looks like it's a good sign. I also set up a little bit of a fishing industry because people eventually will stop moving in. I think around 500 people or above that, unless there's food in a granary. So hopefully we can get some fish in there soon so people will keep moving in. And there we have it, 500 people. By the way, always remember on your labor to set prefectures pretty high on your priorities, especially at the beginning, because these tents burn down real easily. If we look at the fire risk, see, they're almost gonna burn down soon, really. That actually looks quite dangerous. I think to be safe we should put another prefecture here. Enemies are closing, so we're gonna have to set up some defenses soon. Well, rather, we need a fort. But our population has finally reached up to 1,000, which means we are at our target for our employment-ish. But that means exports will be coming soon. There we go, 1,000 people. So hopefully, well, we are going to go into debt once we open up the trade routes, but here comes the first batch of marble, so let's get that started. Which one's the best one to open it? This one's 500. It's probably a sea route. This one is 400. Okay, I'll start with this. I'll pay to open that. Yep, it's a land route. They buy 25. And let's export all of it. And yeah, okay. So hopefully they show up soon and get us out of debt. We've gone into debt. But never mind, here comes the traders to buy up this marble, which should save us. Hopefully this is the last time we're in debt. That looks much better. And here comes our first shipment of weapons too. Hopefully we'll be able to set that up soon. Wow, I just realized there's a problems overlay when I press the T button, or the T key on my keyboard, and it actually shows where things are not as optimal as they could be. For example, here, there's workshops without the raw materials. Wow, that'll be useful. Now that we've got a stockpile of weapons, we should probably start exporting that too. Now, who is best to buy this? This is 500, 2 shields. This is 400, 1 shield. I think we'll just open straight with this, because they will buy more of it. Okay, now let's start exporting that. And we're in debt again, but never mind. Sorry, Caesar. I'll make it up to you. Okay, this should get us a ton of money. The ship's here to buy weapons, and I've got a lot of weapons to sell. They buy 12, right? Anyway, this should give us enough money to build our first military stuff, so let's get that started. I'm gonna build a barracks. I'd also like a military academy. I just don't really like untrained troops. So I'm gonna build that too. And now that the caravan's here to buy marble, let's build a fort of legionnaires. Now, from Carthago, I know that they can attack from literally anywhere, unless there's like trees right there. So the attacks could come from here, here, here. They could also come from the left, like over here. So I don't want the fort too far away. So I'm just gonna build it like in the middle of my city here. And we should be able to walk around and protect whichever way they come from. There we go. Okay, so I built a market here because we were running short on people since our military expansion, and I added on a few more marble quarries because we haven't even opened up the second trade route and we're already selling out. So I put in a market here to start feeding these people, and the enemies are at the door. I hope 1 legion is enough to handle them. So, feeding this area should give us enough people to supply workers for all of this stuff. What do they need? Entertainment. Well, I guess we could set that up too. Oh no, a fire. Where is it? Oh, wrong button. There. Right. Let's get another prefecture down there then. Okay. And I set up another fishing area here because this one area was taking more fish than anyone else. And I decided to fully evolve this area to, well, fully evolve to, what are these called? Small casas. Okay, now that we're overproducing marble, I think we can open up that other trade route that bought marble. Yeah, these guys. I think it's a sea route? Yeah, but they buy another 25 marble. Oh, they also sell clay, which we will be needing to further evolve these houses. Ah, the enemies here. So where are they from? Over this side. I got roughly 2 forts, so let's bring them over. Okay, it doesn't look like that much of an invasion. Who are they? A soldier from Pergamum. Now, where's Pergamum? It's off the map, I think. Okay. But yeah, we should be able to take this, no problem. This is gonna be nothing like Carthago. Once again, the zebras get in our way. I really think we kill way more zebras than enemies in these missions. Look at that. You guys aren't here for poaching. Ah, Rome wants 10 iron. Well, that's not really a problem, but let's deal with this first. Okay, they're shooting at us. Time to die! What noise is that? Were they using like blow darts or something? Never mind. Problem solved. You guys can go home. And now let's get that iron thing dealt with. Well, we've opened more trade routes, so we better watch what our warehouses are accepting. Now, we've got enough iron to give to Caesar, so let's give him that, and stop stockpiling that. And now what I'm doing is, because our exports have pretty much secured us completely, there's so much to sell on this map, it's so easy to make money. I mean, look at all that marble. They're gonna buy some more, and they've already bought all they can, but it's November. It's just so easy to make money on this map. So I really think food's gonna be the main issue, but since we have the money, I decided to start setting up all the residential areas, which we will be needing soon. And we've reached 2,000 people now. So that's gonna be good. I really like this way of setting up the residential blocks. I'm not sure if this is an official design, but I'm calling it the flower. It's the flower design. Now, I'm gonna try to get as much fish as I can and see how many people I can feed without any imports. Okay, I think it's time to set up our furniture industry, so I set it up over here, and a warehouse is over here. Not that our houses are using it just yet, but we can sell it to this place, and they also, oh no, they sell it, which we don't really need. But we can sell it to them, just to boost our income until we have a complete surplus. And our fishing industry is going off quite well. I put in some more wharves here, and a few over on this side. And the boats are still being sent over, I think. These yeah, they don't have boats just yet. But it's bringing in quite a bit of food. Maybe not quite enough to feed all of these residential areas, but it's going okay so far. And we've managed to reach 3,000 people. Our city doesn't quite look like that, but we'll get there soon. We just have to start importing some pottery. or clay rather. Okay, and we've imported some pottery straight up, so we can evolve these houses into small insulates. And they want furniture next, but I don't quite want to start giving them furniture until we have a proper stockpile of it. Okay, and we're actually starting to get a surplus of food, so I think we can start feeding one more residential block here. And we're starting to import clay, so I'll put down a few pottery workshops to help improve our supply of pottery. That should help. Ah, Miletus wants to trade more clay with us. That's fine with me. And I just built this bridge over here, so we can fit a few more fishing wharves. Oh, wages went up again, so I gotta do that. And the enemy is here again. Alright. And what's up with all the new— why is everyone talking to me at the same time? Okay, Miletus wants to trade more wheat, that's fine. Okay, first let's increase our wages before I forget. They went up to 35, no problem. And where are they attacking from? There. Okay. I can bring my now 4 legions over. Okay, let's just go kill them. Are they using blow darts? Is that what they're doing? Or is it crossbows or something? I can't really tell. Not enough pixels on the screen. But I think we're pretty much safe from all kinds of attacks now. So that's no problem. And we can give this iron to Caesar, because he asked for it again. Now, how's our housing doing? Well, we've evolved all of these houses. But we don't seem to have enough fish. Let's see if I can get some more. Okay, I think I gotta start importing wheat here. So I put a warehouse here for wheat and another granary. And let's start importing as much as we can. We should get quite a bit, because by land we got... yeah, we got 25 from here. And then we also got by sea, which they're selling 40. Hopefully it's not too far for the docks to come here. Okay, because of imports of wheat, I think our food supply has crawled back up. So I think we can start evolving the houses further by allowing the use of furniture. And we can also export when we have more than 8 units. Though we have quite a bit right here. Okay, we've managed to evolve all these houses into medium insulates. But I really don't like the look of medium insulates. They look kind of dirty. Well, we need oil to evolve it to a large insulate, so we have to import... we have to import olives here. Okay, which shouldn't be a problem. Okay, we finally have enough oil to start giving to all these houses. So we're gonna stop stockpiling. And we're gonna make our city look pretty. I also started feeding this area now, so all 6 areas are now being fed. There we go, and the transformation has begun to large insulates. This should also bring in enough people to reach our 6,000 target. Okay, it seems like some of the houses are actually devolving because they're like running out of furniture and stuff. So I think I gotta do what I did before and put double markets on all these areas. Ah, but we've reached 5,000 people, so that's good. Under attack once again. Let me just drop down this library. And where they come from. Same place as last time. We have plenty of troops now, so this really isn't an issue anymore. After playing Carthago. Zebras, no! I'm surprised there's any left. Wow, they're really dodging that. Okay, now they're gonna die. Okay, let's go kill these guys. I wonder why they even bother attacking this city. They obviously don't stand a chance against me. Anyway, seems like we're evolving pretty good. What's happening here? Supply of furniture. Are you... What do you mean supply of furniture? There's the furniture! Oh. And it seems like we're running out of food too. But we're getting as much food as we can. We can't import anymore. Well, if we stop importing clay, then maybe they'll focus on giving us the wheat instead. Where else are we getting food from? Here, but that's all they sell. Okay, we really can't get any more food than this. Well, I guess I'll expand over here. Okay, I'd like to expand over here, but the only place where I can build an effective bridge is here. It's rather long, but good thing we have over 10,000 denaries. Okay. Wow, that costs 3,000. Okay, never mind. Let's get a road connected. And set up more fishing areas. Oh, our fishermen report that a low bridge is blocking their route. Ships can't sail underneath low bridges. Remove the low bridge to let the fishing boats supply your city with fresh fish. Try building a ship bridge instead. I did put a low bridge here. Is that blocking them? I don't think so. Well, to be safe, I'll just swap it over anyway. Oh. Providing a coliseum turns them into grand insules. With no extra people, so they don't take any more resources. Okay, so we gotta build a few coliseums then. Okay, it wasn't the coliseums that made them turn into grand insules, it's just improving desirability. So let's try and flood this city with gardens. Ah, Damascus wants to trade more wheat. That should be handy, because... Ah, increase the price. And oh, I'm actually running out of money. How did that happen? Our exports are still going, right? Oh, last year your city lost money. This reduced the city's prosperity. So the amount of cash we get also determines prosperity. I didn't know that. Okay, so we gotta keep making sure we make money. Okay, just to boost our population, I built another little residential area on the far side of the map. I didn't think these few fishing wharves would have provided much food to the main area anyway, so I just built a granary here and decided to feed these people instead. And our food supplies are starting to climb. I built a granary here, so this granary is actually getting food from this one, so it is shortening the trip somewhat. And also, I just realized some of these fishing wharves haven't gotten a fishing boat yet, so our food supplies are actually still increasing. Overall, it looks okay, and our money's going up, but I'm still struggling with prosperity. I'll see what I can do. Okay, so I was having a bit of a problem with this map, and what was going on was basically... Oops, not there. What was going on was I can't get my prosperity much higher, and it says the overall quality of my city's housing is holding it back. So I'm guessing what we have to do is build some villas. But if I start providing wine to this area, then these houses start evolving into villas, which is a bad thing, because then we just start losing a whole bunch of people. So what I decided to do is I'm gonna try have a separated area over on the east side here, just for villas. And I'm gonna try a few experiments to see how I can get all the resources over there. that are required. And one thing I have done is, you see, I've put in a few more residential blocks here and there throughout these areas, because what I want to do is I want to get rid of this northern area, because it's just kind of draining resources and decentralizing everything in general. So hopefully I can get rid of this, shift the people over here, and still keep it over 6,000, and which I think is fine. Unemployment's going up, so I can start destroying some houses up there. And then I'm gonna try and shift some resources over here to get some villas up. Alright, let's see how that goes. Okay, so I've set up another area over to the right here, and it's gonna take a little bit of micromanaging, because the problem is I can't get, you know, all the resources onto both sides cleanly without mixing the two. And I really don't want these marketplaces going all the way over there trying to get the wheat and the wine that's gonna be for these villas, because you can't really get that much wheat on this level by importing, and these marketplaces will just steal it all up. So what I have to do is I have to keep manually turning imports on and off to try and control the amount of resources. Like, to get oil over here, I gotta try and get, you know, some olives into a specific warehouse here to start making oil, and then I gotta switch it back to over here so these places start making oil again. So hopefully I'll be able to pull that off, but this is starting to look okay, so let's see how it goes. As this mission goes on, it gets harder and harder. They're trading less marble now. Wages keep going up as well. Okay, this area seems to be coming along quite well. We're doing a little micromanagement, getting some olives over here, where we stopped accepting olives on this warehouse because we have quite a bit of a stockpile of oil on this side, so they'll survive for quite some time. Also, because Caesar keeps asking for iron, I think I forgot to mention that I put these two isolated iron mines in a warehouse, where their job is just to put iron into this warehouse. So whenever Caesar asks for iron, which is usually about 20, we have enough, and at least there's enough time for these two to fill up the warehouse a bit. So now we just want to start evolving these into villas. Oh, would you look at that? They've already started growing. Kind of in the wrong direction, but that's fine. So they go straight up to Grand Insulae.
The cities go. This one seems okay.
Okay, did you just see that? Did you just see that? That guy is from this warehouse. This is set to getting goods, and he didn't need a road to take wine from this warehouse. If that's the case, wait, do you not need a road for getting goods? He's just walking right across. I didn't know this happened. I've been... Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, well, huh. That means I don't need to set up all of this oil thing. I just have to set this to getting goods. Okay, well that makes it so much easier. Wow, I can't believe I didn't know that. Ah, well, looks like we got our first villas up now. Now, what do they want? They want a hospital. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh wow, they evolved already. Medium villa, and they want an academy, which we can also provide. But we're a bit short on workers. We gotta demolish a few things. We don't really need these coliseums now, do we? These are just the normal people. They don't need coliseums. And we can destroy the lion place as well. That should free up some employment. 66 though. Aha! There's our first 3x3 large villa. And it requires a third type of food, so that's kind of the furthest we can go. Oh wow, these villas can hold quite a few people. There, now we got 4 large villas. That should help our prosperity go up a bit. I'm not sure if it'll hit 60, we might need a second one of these. But it should at least help. And wages went up again to 45. Aha, look.
This city is services are suffering here.
A patrician.
The city needs more workers.
How posh. Rome reduced one of the price of... they're really trying to suck you dry. But meanwhile, we're under attack, so let's go deal with that. You know, you gotta feel sorry for these zebras. Oh, and Caesar wants 20 iron, but yep, we got a full warehouse. Now, let's deal with these guys. Haha, they didn't even touch me. Okay, everyone go home. Now, let's get back to building villas, shall we? Okay, I just found out that oracles are way more desirable than gardens. So some of these villas weren't evolving because they just couldn't get enough desirability. But now we got quite a few villas. We got 6 villas here, and our prosperity is rising. It's almost there. It's at 57. If I could only just push it up a bit more. Oh, by the way, I got 4 granaries here, and they're all set to getting food, and they're all getting it from this granary up here. So I put 4 to make sure this area never runs out, because this is basically where everyone is. And you can see I squeezed in a few more houses at the edges to boost our population, because we were short on employment for all this stuff, really. Ah, we're almost there, 57, and it says your prosperity rating is rising. Come on. I'll just wait it out, maybe until next year, and then see what it is. For now, I'll just make sure everything's running smoothly, because I don't want anything to go wrong right now. I better save. Oh right, which reminds me. In case you didn't notice, I destroyed a fort here. Because it was... You know, I couldn't get this villa to evolve without boosting up the desirability even further. But we should still have enough troops to deal with all of this. Okay, I'm just going around removing any tents I think I won't be needing. Hopefully it'll push my prosperity up as much as possible. Okay, it's December. January might boost our prosperity up. Let's see what happens. Yes! Haha! Finally! I hate building villas on maps like these. But really, if I only knew that when a storage facility was set to getting goods, they didn't have to follow the roads, I could have saved so much of my effort. Well, you learn something every day. Let's accept promotion to Praetor.
You are fast becoming my most valuable servant. Your mastery of trade made Tarsus exactly the city I had hoped it would be. The eastern provinces are more loyal today, thanks to you.
Well, it's the hardest mission I've had so far. I think I would actually put this harder than Carthago. Well, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.